When you think of sexual assault cases, you think of like a violent, hold the person down. You think of those kinds of images in your head. What you see in reality is parties and people hooking up, people doing drugs and alcohol and then making bad decisions. You see that more often on the college campuses than the actual violent, grab someone and sexually assault them kind of cases. Not to say that that doesn't happen, obviously it does, but what I see mostly is the partying and it getting out of hand and the bad judgments and the immaturity and the being away from home and not handling things perhaps the way they should be handled, those kinds of things. Sometimes you'll get a call and someone says, hey, they want me to come down and talk about this, but I didn't do anything, so I've got nothing to hide. Well, you don't have anything to hide, but going down there might not be in your best interest. It depends on the facts and situation, but a lot of times, even if you did nothing wrong at all and you go down and you speak with an officer, you might not come out with a good result. So when someone calls me there's a sexual assault, I'm thinking about both sides. I'm thinking about what that victim may have done or said or gone through, or I'm thinking about that person. I'm also thinking about my client, and I'm thinking about how the stories interact with each other, and I'm looking at both sides. As a former prosecutor, I'm going to look at, from a prosecution stance, I'm going to look through those eyes, and then I'm going to look as a defense attorney. I always try to see both. It just makes it easier, and you don't have surprises when you have looked at the good, the bad, the ugly. You looked at everything. Knowing how the prosecution is in this type of case, and knowing how law enforcement conducts themselves in these types of matters, it's very helpful in figuring out the best way to approach a case like this.